Hello everyone, and welcome to GLAZECORP. GLAZECORP is a completely fictitious company that doesn't really do anything, but I'm the owner. So my name is GlazyD, Glazy for short, and welcome to GLAZECORP. GLAZECORP, like I said, fictitious. We don't really do anything here other than go up to this guy and oh, that was a very long blink. Um, so yeah, this is our world of 4-ish months, um, and yeah, we're gonna go downstairs and kind of show you around. So this is go at the front first here. All right, holy, whoa! I don't know how you got there, uh, but you can go right off the edge, sir. Oh no, maybe I can get you to spit on the creeper. All right, what do I do with you? What do I want to do with you? Let's see. I don't have a ranged weapon right now. What can I do? There. You like that? Oh shit. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I could have piston door wired right there. Um, Shoot. Perhaps if I kind of do like this. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, anyway, before I got distracted, this is GLAZECORP. This is my new home base, and it's a completely fictitious company that we don't really do anything, really. I just live here. But yeah, we'll go through the doors. So to our right we have, as you saw earlier, the main foyer. This is our receptionist. I still need a name for you. Still not sure what to name you, but he is judging me every second of the day. Over here we got our little potion area. Some books. Really gotta brighten this place up a little bit. So over this way, got a little greenhouse at the back of the building. This room, I have no idea what to do with. So if anyone has suggestions, because it is barren, empty, and full of potential, and not really sure what to do with it. This is the bedroom. Subtle. Almost reminds me of like a college dorm. It's too big to be a college dorm. Got a music room over here, which is going to be transformed into maybe like a lounge area. What a perfect painting, though. This is a perfect painting for this area. Chanting area. This is part-time storage, but Eventually we're going to turn it into something down here. Just not quite sure what yet. And then up here, holy, alright. You, oh my. Is there a setting for, right here. Yeah, you're going down. So for those of you who, while we're on the screen here, if you go to video and turn your brightness to 30, it adds a nice natural shader that really kind of brings out the ambience in rooms. And the last part of GLAZECORP we have is the office. And in order to get to the office, we utilized the wind charges from the new update. And we get up by doing this. So here's my personal office. And I just sit in my chair and yell at people all day. But GLAZECORP is not the only fun thing that we have on this server. On this server we have 2 people, myself and one other gentleman. I'll show you a little bit about... I just realized I don't have... I don't have... I don't have rockets. So that's fun. Perhaps we could find something to make rockets with. I do find it really funny that you can eat food in Minecraft while you're swimming and while you're climbing ladders. Something kind of funny to me that we can climb ladders and eat, but we still don't have vertical walls. Well, this is the foundry, and the cool thing about the foundry is we got a sign telling you exactly what this is. It is the foundry. In this section, this godforsaken, ugly masterpiece kind of reminds me of like a axolotl with these things coming out. This is the wool farm, and we just emptied it out, so that we're still going here, but it produces about a stack of wool an hour, just kind of more of a passive thing. Over here we have a bamboo farm, the iron farm. This is a very efficient farm. But the creme de la creme, the crown jewel, is this one right here. So we got the item sorters here, and it's hooked up to a dispensing machine that just takes all the crap and kind of boils it. And we also have a auto crafter system that turns the nuggets into bars. The way that this works, just like a simple gold farm, you turn it on, turn on the trident killing chamber, and I'll just turn it on here for a couple seconds until they start falling down. Perfect. So I'll turn that off, but And the way that that works is it actually exploits a bedrock only glitch where when a nether portal gets turned on repeatedly, it has a 50% chance of one of those piggies dropping from the sky. And they just get funneled in and kind of get gathered, and then there's the trident killing chamber. But yeah, it's pretty efficient. I mean, it's great for rotten flesh. You get lots of gold and XP. And the last farm in the foundry we have is our bone meal and moss farm. So the moss actually creates more bone meal than it takes to make it. And if we turn the farm on, you can see that by bone mealing a moss block, it turns all of the stone that's generated from the cobblestone generator into moss and azalea saplings and all these other bone mealable, is that a word? Bone mealable items. We'll turn off the system there. And we got plenty more bone meal for future. But it does fill up quite quick, which is great. We also do have this sugarcane farm, but oh, hi. Do I have a bed? I do. I do have a bed. Oh? Not quite sure what that was. But we'll show you the main island over here. This is my starter island. This is really where it all began. World spawn wasn't too far from here. And the cool thing about this island is I really wanted to make it like a nautical themed small town America type thing. And I actually used a design from B000100 from Hermitcraft. So I kind of took his design and ran with it and created my own little cabin. So this was my starter base. We got some dogs in here. And figured we'd have a barn where we can keep all of our animals, as well as a couple different farms. So when you think of a lighthouse, what do you think of? Like what do you think of when it comes to this? What kind of farm do you think I could put in there? Maybe the frog light farm? Maybe something, light related? No. We have a chicken farm. And boy does it work. I've been eating chicken on here for the past oh, hi. Hi, Stella. This is actually my first ever live stream. I've been playing Minecraft for a long time, ever since the 2011 beta. Yes, I can. Yeah, I can see the chats. And a farm wouldn't be complete without a good old not John Deere tractor. And I can't even sit in it. Oh, thank you. You're actually my first you're my first follower, so maybe if this channel goes somewhere, maybe we can I mean, you could be happy knowing that you were the first one that put your faith in me. So in here we have this cool kind of village design, and I thought, put a stone farm in here, stone generator. So we got that. And my favorite game, I mean, I do play a lot of Minecraft. Um, I was really into the Assassin's Creed series for a while. Um, More recently, I actually played Ghosts of Tsushima for the first time. But I love to build. See, this whole Minecraft thing came from me liking or me loving Legos. Um, but Legos are very expensive. So I thought to myself, why not pay 30 bucks for Minecraft? And now I get to play with build Legos all the time. Oh, awesome. Well, maybe you can screenshot this and make some kind of cool art. I actually don't have a Discord. I unfortunately I grew up in a generation right before streamers became a thing. Oh, awesome. I will definitely make sure to keep that in mind. I definitely like. I will say this. Um, oh, unfortunately, I don't have Discord, but I will say this. You have creators like Doc M77 on Hermitcraft. They have a huge collection of followers that love to do art, and I always thought it was cool when a community can come together and kind of create concepts for channels and builds. And let's see here. We got a basalt farm. So now we can get all of that. And the cool thing about this is, you can kind of see it. We got a cart in there that's picking it all up. Now, unfortunately, because of the placement of the lava, it does have an issue with burning some of the basalt up, but you can't win them all, can you? Oh yeah, there's GLAZECORP from a distance. This is a floating island that overlooks the foundry where everything is made. And we got a snow fox too. What does he have in his mouth? What is that? Sir? Oh, is that a feather? So you ate the chicken and now you're taunting its family? By the way, there's chickens everywhere on this island. We had a little bit of a spillage in the chicken factory. I'll show you what that looks like here. Sometimes I just run around these guys just to make them, yeah. Yeah, so here's where the spillage came from. So we got this automatic chicken farm that pushes eggs in there and dispenses them. And there's even more up top here. So we got even more chickens. Lots of chickens. Oh no. I almost just lagged my server out. The last really cool building on this island. This is actually 4 farms in one, in this tiny little house. We have netherwort, cactuses, bone meal, kelp, all under one roof. And if you're wondering what this is just AFK. Why aren't you working? Oh, right. Yeah, it's just a AFK. I could just let it sit here. Just pretend like I'm not glitching out of this minecart. Small storage. Also underneath here we have our conduit and a lot of uh, the squids kind of congregate under here, and it allows us to use our Riptide trident to get black dye for when we make some concrete and other builds. So this is the home of the other person that's on the server, Camster Man. And Cam is, he's got a very unique build style. As you can see from certain other things on the server, I'm more of a builder and redstoner, and he is more of an industrial type. So he loves to dig and go exploring, and he kind of finds all of the cool locations for us. And he's also a huge contributor to supplies that we might need for builds. So this is an item sorter. You put all the stuff in here that you want to sort it out. And we have roughly about 150 items that can be sorted in this sorting system. The thing I love about this build is the very unique design that it has. I mean, it's a very unique shape. So walking through here. Ooh, it's getting dark out. So if you walk up here, I love this view. It's not fancy like some of the other mountain stair builds that you'd see, but it's just a great perspective. So down here, this, if you couldn't tell by, oh, you can't really see the tower right now, but this is actually our villager trading hall. I still haven't updated the 1.21 book trades yet. Up here we have our non-librarian villagers. And over here we have all of our extra villagers that we can breed, and they're eventually going to find homes in these areas. I just realized I really need some rockets. So I'm gonna go get some stuff to make rockets here. Oh yeah, there's an ongoing joke between us on the server. The other guy on the server, he loves coal. Anytime that we're mining on a mining expedition, he sees this stuff and he just goes crazy. Remember that, because that's going to come up in a later thing that I show you in this video. Actually, I might already have some paper in here. I do. And I can't do anything because I got too much in my inventory. Let's see, what can I get rid of? Glass, some honeycomb. This is also stuff that I'm planning on bringing back to GLAZECORP with me. Alright. Oh yes, we're gonna need some rockets. Oh, that's right, we never took the paper. Oops. So, this is a fun little build. Just make sure to not look behind the buildings, because there's nothing there. But if you stay on the main road, we wanted to make some kind of like steampunk type Victorian era village. This was where I had my smelter, some other things, but I eventually got moved back to my base. And I feel like you are always judging me. It's kind of cool. This fountain actually was based on the kind of look of Saruman, or Sauron from Lord of the Rings. His helmet. Wanted to have kind of that gothic look. And in the clock tower, most of these buildings are empty. But this one does have a pretty cool kind of basement to it. It's still a work in progress. What are you? Eh. So here's kind of the overview of this whole area. But over here, this kind of cool looking farm. This is my creeper farm. It is, I'm trying to remember who exactly designed this farm. Most of my farms are based off of JC Plays, but this one was not from him. This was from a different YouTuber. And we recently did a fireworks show, so we're a little low on gunpowder. But yeah, the way, I mean, it's very simple for those of you who don't ever make farms or don't really know how this works. Trident killer, they spawn, go down, and then you get to play whack-a-mole with creepers. Let's see, I am going to sleep real quick. So I'd mentioned the fireworks show. So recently the other gentleman on the server got married in Jamaica. So I wanted to do something fun for him when he got back, so I built a tropical beach with Jamaica in neon. This is a personal card I wrote to him, telling him how proud I was of him. And then he pressed a button, and when he pressed the button, all the fireworks shot off into the air. Oh, one thing, yes. Yeah, we almost forgot. For those of you who watch TV shows, more particularly TV shows from the early 2000s, middle 2000s, um, this is a disc farm. So you lure the creepers in, push them in, and then you put TNT, and the skeleton shoots the TNT. Well, here's the fun part. The skeleton has a name. I'm going to see if how many of you get the reference. Eh? No? Skeleton named Temperance. If you get the reference, put it down in the comments section below. Next, we're going to head over to Fantasy Mountain, I guess you could say. The Villager Trading Hall is a part of that. But we have some other builds. Like we have this is a work in progress, but this is our tribute to the dragon egg. It's the only dragon egg on the server is in this room. It's a very dark, gloomy room. Got it right there. And we even have string to make sure that it is protect. See? You can't even jump on it. So not much right now. But there will be. This is a very special monument. This is a temple dedicated to a certain ore in the game that, as I previously mentioned, is the favorite item of the other person that plays on the server. This is the Temple of Coal. We got pixel art coal in the background. We got coal underneath the floors. We even have my friend's horse named Cole. And when you come here, you must give offerings to the coal. Actually, put him in here. And that's for good luck. We also have these steam kind of hot spring baths. Some like Grecian type garden. So that's that. We also have a pleated roof, which kind of makes it look really... I mean, it adds a lot of texture to it that you normally wouldn't get from just a straight stair roof. So yeah, there's that. And it's, I would say it's pretty large. But down here, this is a big work in progress, so no judging here. But this is eventually going to be a cyberpunk dwarven keep. So inside, we cleared out this whole area inside this mountain, and it goes back further. This isn't it. But we got a statue. Got these. I absolutely love the design on these wall sconces. It just adds that perfect amount of like that greenish brown. Really just makes the yellow pop. Is that a horse? Oh. Hi. Let's get you back home. What were you doing out there? We do have some action going on in the nether, but nothing really crazy. Just a small little nether port. I do have a raid farm that you can get to through the nether. I'm so sick of all of these eggs. They follow me everywhere. Pick up your stuff. Get your children off my island. Please don't call animal services on me. So there is something kind of cool over here that I'll bring it to. This is a failed creeper farm. See, this would have been a great creeper farm if I didn't build it over a river biome. See, creepers don't spawn in river biomes. Right here. Got our summer kind of getaway cabin. So we'll go through the front so you can see here. So there is a trail that leads all the way from the docks down there up here. And you kind of, it's like a little homey cabin, foliage. But when you walk inside, there's like a book. It's called the Tall Cedars Lodge. There's their flag. And I try to model it after a lot of the kind of resort lodges that you see in the North Woods of the Midwest. And you can sign in. So here we got the main room. And I intentionally made it so it's not like, let's see, I'm making an SMP tomorrow. Oh, that's very nice of you. Are you on Bedrock or Java? So, we'll make our way around here. Actually, we can get... I'll show you the front first here. But you got this beautiful, beautiful view. Just look at that. Have you seen a more beautiful view than this? I mean, you got the nice little river coming around the edge. Got all these trees. In the distance, there's the mountains. I mean, this is really why I built the cabin here. So you could have that nice outdoor view. Oh, real quick, over here we do have a map out of the... It is not updated because it's missing all of our island builds. But then you go up here, bubble elevator to the top, and empty. Empty room. Except for some cocoa beans. I don't even think I have anything in these chests here. I think we just put them here just in case. Yeah, nothing. Oh yeah. Let's watch the sunset. Yeah. Now tell me that isn't one of the most beautiful things that you've seen in Minecraft. Alright, I'm done. Oh yeah, and these foxes, they just naturally spawn in here. So at any given time, I'll have like... Why? At any given time, we'll just have foxes running around here. And the cool thing about this build too is if you have an elytra... Ah, there we go. This is the last thing I'm going to show you today. Is by far the weirdest thing about this server. This is a survival only server. There is no creative mode going on. We are very strict about that. But when we loaded in the game, there was kind of a glitch. You can see where like the water just stops here. We did not mine this. This is how this world came. Just with a big chunk out of the world. And if you think that that's the only place that that's happened, then sadly you're wrong. Or, I guess, yeah, sadly you're wrong. Because I lost everything. This is the original base created to kind of prepare for actual building when the game first started. And the problem that we had here is we started building down in this area. Got our nether portal. But then I decided to go over here and I was mining down. And I know you're not supposed to mine down, but every so often you kind of have to. But here's where it gets crazy. If you come down here and you look straight down, that's the void. We naturally have a rectangle shape cutout of the void. And it goes all the way to the bottom. So I lost everything. It was devastating, traumatic, and I don't even know why we have such a thin layer up here. All it takes is one spleef. So yeah, this is the starter base, and we'll finish off the video by going into the nether. Oh. Hello. What is this mess? Why? Okay. Well, here, let's put these in the hopper. So this goes to our uh, raid farm. But what I'm actually going to show you, because the raid farm is not really that exciting, what I'm going to show you is our base of operations in the Nether. So this goes to my house. But if you go down here, we've got a very special type of farm. One that you pretty much exclusively have to make in the Nether. I guess you could try to make it in the overworld, but it wouldn't be great. Oh, there they are. These sassy boys. Oh, calm it. I'm giving you gold. Look at that. This thing was full. This thing was full. And we got this little storage area down here. So this is where we get all of our bartering. Little AFK chamber. And it runs on a simple hopper mine clock. Yeah, nothing crazy exciting other than the fact that if you walk out this door, there's actually a bastion right here and another bastion behind here. So that's pretty cool. Got two bastions, a soul sand valley, as well as a crimson forest. And if you go right... Oh. Hello, you. I have plans for you. Yeah, keep coming this way. Keep coming this way. Eat them. There we go. Yeah. Thank God for frog poop. Come on. And that's pretty much it. That's what we got here. So we're going to make our way back to GLAZECORP. I think we're going to call it a day. Should probably put my helmet on. I will say this though, the animation for going through nether portal is kind of extra. Like, 1 second you're just like stepping near a nether portal and the next second your ears are bleeding from the noise. Yes. We're back here at GLAZECORP. Got our super smelter. And I'm back at my desk, meaning I need to get back to work. So thank you so much for joining this stream. I appreciate those of you who followed and who commented, and I look forward to doing more of these in the future. Thank you. I appreciate those of you who followed and who commented, and I look forward to doing more of these in the future. Thank you. Stream. I appreciate stream. I appreciate those of you who followed and who commented, and I look forward to doing more of these in the future. Thank you. Second, your ears are bleeding from the noise. Say this though. I will say this though. The animation. I will say this though. The animation for going through nether portals kind of extra. Like 1 second you're just like stepping near a nether portal, and the next second your ears are bleeding from the noise. Stream. I appreciate those.